Good morning, all of you. This is Rachna Saxena from Faculty of Education, Teethankar Mahavir University, Muradabad. I'm here to discuss the silent features of teacher education. In my first lecture, I have already discussed the concept of teacher education and the stages of teacher education and the main aims of teacher education. Now, in my second lecture, I will discuss the silent features of teacher education. Teacher education is the most important part of a teacher. This is also critical to prepare individuals to become effective educators and make them able to use the best use of their skills, knowledge and attitude which are necessary to foster student learning and the development. Here are the silent features of teacher education which contribute to its overall effectiveness and impact. The very first, comprehensive curriculum design. A good and well-constructed curriculum is the backbone of effective teacher education. It encompasses various aspects of education including foundational knowledge, pedagogical skills and subject-specific content and practical experience. Like, if I say in a very simple word, curriculum is a basic fundamental thing on which we can design the other thing. Like, curriculum is a framework on which we are capable to teach new things. It is the design to provide a balanced mix of theoretical and practical components. In a curriculum, we do practical things teaching, we do theoretical things teaching and the activities also. It is to ensure the prospective teachers are well prepared to meet the challenges in the classroom for the learning. So here are the things which are necessary to make a good, well-constructed curriculum. The very first thing, foundational knowledge. Curriculum includes courses in education, psychology, sociology and philosophy of education, providing a theoretical foundation that helps teachers to understand the broader extent of education and learning. So it is very necessary. The next is pedagogical skills. Courses on teaching methodologies, classroom management and assessment strategy equip teachers with the skills needed to create effective and engaging learning environments. By these skills, the teacher is capable to make a well-constructed curriculum design. Now the subject-specific content. Specialized courses in various subjects are here to ensure the teachers have a good and deep understanding of the content they will teach, enabling them to deliver accurate and comprehensive instruction. Next is practical experience. Internship, student teaching and practice teaching opportunities like micro teaching during the teaching programs. They also allow the prospective teachers to apply their knowledge and skills in the real classroom settings under the supervision of experienced educators. Now the next stage, number 2, is continuous professional development. CPD. CPD programs are very important and essential to keep the teachers updated with the latest education trends, technologies and the methodologies. What are they? They are actually used in in-service teacher education like workshops, seminars, where the teacher is capable to use, where they learn about the new strategies, new things which are coming in teaching profession, new ICT, classroom management techniques and educational technologies. They learn during these type of programs. Next is professional learning communities. Professional learning communities encourage the collaboration among teachers, encourage the collaboration among the students, where they share their best practice, discuss the challenges which they have faced, and to support each other professional growth. They are also very important components. Next is advanced degree and certification. Opportunities for the further education like the master degree program and the doctoral programs like specialized certification. They are enable teachers to deepen their knowledge and expertise in a special area. Now the third point is emphasis on reflective practice. Reflective practice is a critical component of teacher education. They encourage teachers to continue. They encourage teachers continuously evaluate and improve their teaching methods. What are the things? Their teaching methods like self-reflection, feedback and evaluation, action research. Here, the teachers are trained to regularly reflect their teaching practices, identify areas for their improvement, and develop strategies to enhance their effectiveness in the classroom learning. How can they do? They can do with the different type of activities. They can do by the different type of strategies which they can use in the classroom learning. They bring them for a tour, they bring them for the practical things in the labs. So this can reflect their best teaching practices. Next, feedback and evaluation. Regulate feedback from peers, mentors and supervisors along with self-assessment. This is also necessary to refine their instructional methods and address their weakness. If a teacher, no one is perfect in this world. So a teacher, how can it perfect? By the continuous feedback and the self-assessment, refine their things. So know their weakness. They can know their good points. They can know what are the things they have to learn to make the environment good for the learning. Action research. Teachers are encouraged to conduct action research in their classroom. Why action research is done? Action research is done to investigate the issues in the classroom learning, to investigate the disturbance things, to know the main problem which is coming into learning. So they can change the environment. They can improve the students' outcome. Action research is now in trend. Many teachers is doing action research. Why they doing? They are doing action research to improve the outcomes in the classroom learning. Now the fourth point is focus on inclusive education. I have already told you what is inclusive education. Inclusive education is the key features of modern teacher education. where the teacher is ensured that they can meet the diverse need of all students, whether the student is disabled or normal. So here are some things he or she have to learn. Special education training. Special education training is given for the teachers to know how to support students with disabilities, learning difficulties, and the other special need. How they can promote inclusive practices in the classroom. And understanding diversity. Diversity is like a change. Change is the law of nature. Courses of multicultural education and diversity. It is very helpful for the teachers to understand and appreciate the diverse background and the learning need of their students. The student is not coming from one area. They are coming from the various areas with various needs, with various backgrounds. So their need is also different. Their background is also different. Their learning style is also different. With the understanding, when teachers are capable to know the things in a well-being manner and follow the things in the classroom learning. Next is differentiated instruction. They are trained to use different type of instruction strategies to cater for the varied learning styles, interests, and abilities for the students. Differentiated instruction also enables them to make the classroom interactive, to bring brotherhood in the classroom, to bring good feel in the classroom. Next point is integration of technology. Technology integration is an essential feature of contemporary teacher education, where the teachers are prepared to use digital tools and resources to enhance their teaching and learning process. What are they? Like, I'm providing my things and giving my knowledge by this digital platform. This is also the integration of technology. I'm using my laptop. I'm using the technology to provide the things for you. Why I'm doing this? To enhance my teaching, to enhance my learning atmosphere in my classroom. If you were absent in my classroom, you can use my data, you can use my things by the digital platform to know the knowledge. So, it is the time of technology. So, teacher education must follow this and is following actually. Next is education technology courses. Courses on education technology teach teachers how to use digital tools. The very first thing, what are the digital tools? Digital tools like blended learning, like e-learning, like m-learning, like a smart class. Online resources like MOOC are here. In education software to create interactive and engaging learning experiences. You know, beta, when we were in COVID, we used various educational technology, various digital platforms, various online resources and education software to teach and to learn. It is included with two things here: blended learning and digital library. Teachers are trained in blended learning approaches, combining traditional face-to-face instruction with online learning to provide a flexible and personalized learning experience for the students. Digital literacy. Teacher programs emphasize the importance of digital literacy, ensuring the teachers can effectively use technology to support their own professional development and their students' learning. You are using your phone, you are using the digital tools. This will also come in this section. Next is strong ethical foundation. Strong ethical foundation is crucial or important or essential for effective teaching. And teacher education programs also focus on the development of professional ethics and values. Why? So here are two things. The very first, professional conduct. Courses on professional ethics teaches about the importance of integrity, responsibility, and respect in teacher profession. We are the teachers. We know the importance of integrity, honesty, loyalty, responsibility, and respect the teacher profession. And from the side of students' welfare, teachers are trained to know the welfare and the well-being of their students. What is good for their students and what is bad for their students. So they are able to create a safe, sound and supportive learning environment for them. Next is ethical decision making. Decision making is also the part of teachers. By the teachers training program, teachers are equipped with the skills to make ethical decisions in complex situations, where they are ensuring that their actions are in the best interest for their students and the wider school community. Their actions must be good. Their actions will be good for the future things. Next is community engagement and collaboration. You know what is collaboration and engagement? Where the teachers and the other communities collaborate themselves and discuss the things related to the student. This is called collaboration and engagement. Teacher education programs emphasize the importance of community engagement and collaboration, preparing teachers to work effectively with parents, colleagues, and the wider community. Teacher partnership. You know parent-teacher meeting? This is also the part of it. Teachers are trained to build strong partnership, strong relationship with parents, involving them in their children's education and to foster open communication. They are free to communicate, they are free to discuss the difficulties which are coming in the teaching learning program. Classroom learning. So, teachers are trained to build a good and strong relationship with the parents. Next is collaboration with colleagues. Teacher education programs promote teamwork and collaboration among teachers so they can share the resources, ideas, and strategies to enhance their teaching practice. And the last is Community involvement. Teachers are encouraged to engage with the local community, participating in community events and initiatives that support student learning and development. In my concluding area, I must say these silent features of teacher education encompasses a comprehensive curricular design, continuous professional development, reflective practice, inclusive education, technology integration, a strong ethical foundation, and community engagement. These features collectively ensure that teachers are well prepared to meet the diverse needs of their students, adapt to the evolving education landscape, and contribute positively to society. By focusing on these key areas, teacher education programs play a very vital role in shaping effective educators who can inspire and educate future generations. The present presentation highlights the silent features and the importance of teacher education in enhancing educational qualities and student success. They are practiced to support for teacher education initiatives and the policies for the ongoing development of the skilled and effective educators. By these features, teachers' education create an effective teacher to develop the classroom learning. In my presentation, in my lecture, I have discussed the silent features of teacher education, which is very necessary. If you are having any question in your mind, so feel free to ask question. Okay, thank you.